Arrested for murder, a former TV producer for shows like Jerry Springer and The Rosie O'Donnell Show has been taken into custody here in Baltimore for the murder of her sister. WJZ is live. George Solis has details of the investigation that has been ongoing for several years. George?
Good evening, Mary. Jill Blackstone was taken into custody earlier today at Johns Hopkins Hospital. The LAPD issuing the warrant for her arrest. She's now here at Central Booking in Baltimore awaiting extradition. She stands accused of not only murdering her sister, but two of their dogs back in 2015.
What is this shocking truth?
Known for producing shows including the Jerry Springer Show and the Rosie O'Donnell Show, Jill Blackstone's name is now in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. Thursday, Blackstone arrested in Baltimore for the murder of her sister back in 2015. According to the LAPD, a 2-year investigation revealed Blackstone drugged her disabled sister, Wendy Blackstone, and placed her in the garage of their North Hollywood home along with 3 pet dogs. Authorities say Jill Blackstone then set the garage on fire, killing her sister and 2 of the dogs, staging it as an accident. Detectives say they believe a likely motive was frustration and financial hardship associated with taking care of her sister. A warrant for Blackstone's arrest for murder and animal cruelty was issued back in March of this year. According to the LA Times, police tracked Blackstone to a home in Hoboken, New Jersey. Police later found Blackstone here at Johns Hopkins Hospital, her attorney telling detectives she had checked herself in due to a medical condition. On the LA Coroner's Office website, Wendy's manner of death is listed as undetermined, but it says she died of the combined effects of inhalation of combustion and alprazolam, better known as Xanax. The LA Times also reporting that Wendy, who was blind and required hearing aids, was also found with a suicide note in her hand that was written by Jill. The Times also saying several end-of-life instructions and do not resuscitate orders were found near Wendy Blackstone, but that none were signed by her. In the autopsy report obtained by the LA Times, it notes investigators considered Wendy's death, quote, very suspicious and, quote, possibly staged. Jill Blackstone was initially arrested back in 2015 after her sister's death, but was released. Our sister station in LA talking to police back then.
She was arrested for murder at that time, based on the evidence that we had, and it was submitted to the district attorney's office, and at this time they chose not to file.
Now, Mary, the LA Times also reporting that when Jill was initially questioned, she said she, quote, did not remember what happened. Live outside Central Booking tonight, George Solis reporting for WJZ.
All right, George, thank you. Jill Blackstone is currently awaiting extradition back to California.